Christina Abbotts was born in Stourbridge, a market town in the West Midlands. She was described in court as a socialite who led a lavish lifestyle, partying with posh, wealthy friends living in Westminster, often frequenting the theatre, polo and Ascot. Christina had formerly studied at the Royal Agricultural University and also attended Oxford Brookes. Her family described her as sweet and loving, an IT worker who wanted to be an estate agent. She also loved to travel. The family have a tradition of going on holiday every year, even visiting Tenerife and Lapland the year before. Christina had even suggested to her mother in April southern France for this year's family getaway. She visited top locations like Brazil, Mexico and Paris, which may have been key in the recreational relationship she formed, like many, with the party drug cocaine. Whilst living in London, she took the decision to sign up her services on the site adultworks.com under the pseudonym Tilly Pexton. It was during this time Christina met Zahid Naseem.
I just don't know.
Hello.
I don't think she was alone.
Right.
The father of 2 young children, studied economics at Durham University and was a freelance risk management consultant. He had previously worked at Merrill Lynch for 10 years, but was now working for Toronto Dominion's Bank's London office, earning up to £250,000 a year, and lived in a £600,000 home in Amersham, Buckinghamshire. Zahid began using escorts when the whirlwind romance with his partner fizzled out. They grew distant. He drank alcohol, hired sex workers on an almost daily basis, and had been taking cocaine for about 10 years, stating such behaviour was common in London's financial district. Zahid had begun more and more to seek solace in the company of escorts and sex workers. His addiction to alcohol, drugs and sex became an insatiable craving that needed to be fulfilled. On May the 24th, 2018, the day before Christiana's 29th birthday, her and Zahid had arranged to meet. This would be the 3rd time in 6 weeks after Zahid had found her profile offering overnight rates at £1,000. He would pay her about £3,500 a time, describing their relationship as commercial but very intimate. The pair took a taxi from Amersham to Crawley, approximately 60 miles, stopping at Asda to buy alcohol before going to the flat where she ordered cocaine. The pair was captured on CCTV in Asda, where Zahid can be seen kissing Christine on the forehead while standing in one of the aisles. This would be the last time Christina would be seen alive. The pair then took a taxi to the flat in Higham Hill, Crawley, where Christina was house-sitting for a friend, I might add, who had also been paid £2,000 by Zahid. At about 12 p.m, May the 25th, Christine messaged friends and family, thanking them for their birthday wishes. After this, no one heard from Christina again. At around 2 p.m, Zahid was sending explicit videos and pictures of himself to another sex worker. You could see he was at the flat due to the background. A cleaner had also come to the flat but received no answer when trying to knock, so left. At about 5 p.m, a friend, Roshan Paraj, was due to meet Christina at the Park Plaza County Hall Hotel. where she planned to stay the evening celebrating her birthday. She arranged to meet the rest of her friends for drinks around 9 p.m. in South Kensington. Christina did not turn up. One friend calls the police, while Roshan drives to Crawley and tries to find her at the flat. Unfortunately, still no luck, but through the window he could see the light coming from the computer. At around 1:30, police arrive at the address, but still get no answer.
Reach!
Thank you. There's someone else here. Yeah, there's someone else in here. Berkey, got another person in here.
Another person in it?
Another person in here.
Is it breathing? No. Knife over. Uniform Whiskey 01. It's not sexual deceased in the building.
There's a knife on there, like joint.
Hang on, his eyes are flickering. What? No. His eyes are flickering. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I think it's the bulb and the light, mate.
No, his eyes
No, his eyes are flickering.
Ambulance, please.
Ambulance on the...
What do you want me to do with that? Because obviously...
It's fine, leave it where it is. Mate, can you
Ambulance
hear
on
me?
the hurry up, please.
Mate,
Hello?
open your eyes to me.
Hello, mate. Bit go over here, one. Fantastic.
I tried to get him to like wiggle his fingers or his toes or any part of his body, but obviously no response.
You sure you're not in this room?
Flickering. That's how we actually thought he was deceased initially, but on putting torchlight on his eyes, they were flickering.
Come on, mate, you can hear me. Wakey! Come on, you can hear me, I know you can hear me.
Yeah.
There's only a extension number on your call time. I need to give you... GCS is 7th, isn't it? Yeah. It's 1, 1 and 5. But eyes are occasionally open. Because of the circumstances leading to you being here at the hospital, okay, you are at this time under arrest on suspicion of murder. Okay, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later find in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence, all right?
At 2:30, police forced entry and discovered the lifeless body of Christine in the bedroom, and Zahid lay on the sofa in the front room, pretending to be unconscious. He was taken to the hospital, checked over, then discharged into police custody, where he was arrested on the suspicion of murder. The financial consultant claimed a red mist may have come over him, and he acted in self-defense, saying he feared he was being strangled to death in a sex game gone wrong. Zahid insisted the pair did not fight and he had not hit her, but said when he realized she might be dead, instead of calling an ambulance, he went back to the living room, snorted 4 or 5 lines of cocaine and drank vodka. When officers searched the property, the flat was locked from the inside and there was no sign of forced entry. Naseem's fingerprints were found in blood in the bathroom, the mortar, and the other half of the pestle set in the kitchen. As well, a blood-stained bottle of Courvoisier brandy, cocaine and poppers were found.
Did you at any time think to call for help?
I did.
Tell me about that.
I did, and I was just, well, what the hell happens next?
Sorry, Zahid, when you say you did...
No, I said I did think about it.
Okay.
And then I thought, well, what the hell's going to happen next? I can't see anything positive coming out of any of this.
Did it not cross your mind that they, ambulance may have been able to assist her, or...
I don't think she was alive.
Right, okay. And without putting word, did you not panic and think, I need to phone the police? Something's obviously happened.
I did, but I just don't know. I just don't know. I just couldn't see what was going to happen that was going to change anything.
Were you panicking at that time?
I think I was just too much coming in minds at once.
It was what, sorry?
Just too many thoughts in my mind at once.
Mm. Okay. Did you actually phone anybody at all?
I can't remember.
Is that, you can't remember, but you possibly may have done?
I don't know. I can't remember.
And if you did, then who would you have phoned? Who would you likely to have phoned?
No one. I don't think I would have phoned anyone.
Okay.
I don't think I was in a state to phone anyone.
Okay.
So just to take that in, there's 13 blows
I got this.
to the head. What do you have to say about that?
I think I'm just shocked. That's what I've got to say about it.
Can you tell us how she came to suffer those injuries?
No, I just don't know. That's why I'm shocked. There was no fight. There was no. I don't know. I just don't know.
My interpretation of this is that that would have been a repeated and prolonged attack. To have suffered 13 separate blows to the head. Help us out with it, Zahid. How has this come about?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
You know, I'm sure you spent quite a lot of time whilst you've been here in custody thinking about things and trying to think back.
I'm trying to piece together that night, and I can't piece it together. I just can't piece it. There is no frame of reference to piece it together.
I mean, you've told Mike and I that nobody else entered the flat. The door was double locked with the key left inside.
Mm.
So that leaves you, Zahid.
It's not me. I'm not that person. I don't remember hitting. I don't remember strangling her. I don't remember any of that.
So, if you had such a good relationship, then why didn't you even think about trying to get her help? Why didn't you even think about trying to call an ambulance for her?
I don't know. I don't know. Do I wish it was Thursday afternoon again? Yes, I wish it was Thursday afternoon again. Do I wish I'd never come to her flat? Yes, I do. I can't turn the clock back. I can't change things. But do I wish any of this outcome? No. It's 2 lives ruined, and many others as well, probably.
Zahid Naseem was charged with the murder of Christina Abbotts. Senior prosecutor David Gossip said, "As soon as the case came in, I evaluated all the evidence in the file from the police. It was clear to me there was enough evidence to charge Zahid Naseem, and it was in the public interest to do so." On December the 18th, the trial of Zahid Naseem for the murder of Christina Abbotts began at Lewis Crown Court.
Here we go. That's the end of it.
She died from blunt force trauma and manual strangulation, having been hit on the head 13 times with a ceramic pestle. She had bruises around her neck, where she was strangled, and upwards of 30 defensive wounds, bruising her hands and the back of her forearms. Zahid is said to have stayed in the flat for 12 hours after the death, drinking and taking drugs, sending pornographic pictures and videos to other escorts. He even messaged his longtime partner of 12 years, Helen Jervis. "It's too late. I'm sorry, life isn't going to work for me." To which she replied, "What have you done?" After weeks of watching Naseem deny the charges and even claim Miss Abbotts attacked him, her father could not hold back his emotions anymore. He shouted, "You killed my daughter. He killed my daughter." Fighting back tears, he added, You should be ashamed of yourself. You're scum. You're scum." On the 20th of December, Zahid Naseem had been jailed for at least 19 years for the murder of Christina Abbotts. Please like, subscribe and click the notification bell if you like the content and want to be updated for all new videos. And it really helps us out. So, we'll see you soon.